In 1986, I read an article in the Yoga Journal about Tantra, and it awakened something in me. I knew that I wanted to learn more for sure. And I also wanted to study because I wanted to take this thing and I wanted to make a difference in the world with it. But, there was no internet then, and I didn't know where to find a teacher, and there was no clear path to becoming trained. I waited 10 years, 10 whole years. I didn't find Tantra again until 1996. And when I did, my life changed dramatically. And I knew in the first day that this is what I was searching for the whole time, maybe my whole life. I said, this is it. That's what I said to myself. So over the years, I've often wondered what I could have done, how many people I could have impacted in those 10 years when I didn't have a mentor. And that is exactly why I created the Sex and Happiness Apprentice Program. That's right. This is an apprentice program with me. It's a year-long journey for people who are actually called to facilitating and coaching transformation and making a difference in the world, like wanting to change things in the world. You know that expression, be the change you want to see? Well, that's what this program is about. The curriculum is essentially me downloading everything I know into you and at your pace. So it actually lands for you. Once a month, after you've seen videos of me teaching the curriculum, we'll meet in person, and I won't be teaching at you. I'll be there listening to you. You'll be getting the other stuff, the most of the curriculum from my videos, but then you'll meet with me and you and the group in a real conversation. You can bring the messy stuff. You can bring questions that you've had for years. And that's exactly what we'll be doing. Looking at what may stop you. That's right, what may stop you in your life. Honestly, this is one of the things that I'm most excited about. Whereas in the years before, I taught the curriculum and it was very structured and I needed to get through the content. This time, you'll be getting the content directly from me, teaching it already on video, and then we'll be debriefing it together on my office hours calls. In this new program, we get to actually know each other. I will mentor you and you will download those things that you need to download for your voice and your confidence and your unique gifts as a facilitator, coach, and leader. In this program, you'll also do practicums, because knowing something in your head and then being able to hold space or deliver the things that you want to deliver for transformation are two different things. You can't know that in your head. You have to actually do it. And so you'll be doing this in your practicums. You'll practice what you're learning with real feedback from graduate coaches who've already been on this path with me. People who didn't just study this work, but they actually became it. And they're awesome. Some of the things that you'll be exploring are a big thing here, your life's purpose. Then, of course, emotional intelligence. There would be no program with me without emotional release practices and why we do them and practicing them. And we'll be doing facilitation and presentation skills and coaching skills and enrollment skills. And then one of the biggest things is curriculum development, like how to know how much stuff to put in a class if you're developing it. And then also healing practices, all the things you need for holding space for transformation. Here's something that I've seen over and over again. People come to this program because they want to facilitate transformation in the world. And what they find out or what they discover is that they transform too in really big ways. Some people change whole careers that they've studied years for because this becomes their thing. They create what they truly desire, and you will too. Near the end of the program, we'll gather in person and we'll deepen our connection in community. And that can only happen when we're together. So we'll be doing that close to the end. Of course, this starts at the beginning of the year. Some participants join because they want to do it for just their own growth. And other people do it because they want to be trained and become sex and happiness coaches and bring that into the world in powerful ways. So I think you're here because you know you were meant to make a difference. Like I did. Like I knew I was meant to make a difference. I knew that my whole life, but I didn't know really in what area. And I stumbled around a lot until I saw this article in 1986. That's when I knew. I just didn't know how to get there. So I'm offering you a path to get there. Maybe you're here because you want to create your next chapter. You've been doing something really successfully for a long time, but now you've had a taste of this embodiment stuff and you want to create this chapter with that in it. Anyway, I know you've experienced the power of this work and you feel called and you want to share it with others. You wouldn't be talking to me about it if that's not what you were up to. So whatever brought you here, I'm thrilled. And I'd be honored to take this journey with you. You should know that. So now would actually be a good time for you to say yes. Yes. Say yes.